everybody, welcome to a brand new video. So I'm doing something new here and I'm just kind of hoping it works out. So I decided that I would go ahead and let you into my heart, into my mind, and into my soul. That's actually not true at all. I just wanted to tell you the story about how I got into PC gaming and built my first computer. I thought this would be a really good idea, especially for those of you who are pretty new to the PC gaming world and you're having like a hard time getting started, because I had a hard time getting started too. Anyways, on to the story. This summer, I decided that I finally wanted to break into the world of PC gaming, but I knew that it was going to be something that would take, like a lot of work. The reason for that, I didn't know a lot about PCs. Like, for real, I knew nothing. I knew that P stood for personal, C stood for computer, and that's about it. So I didn't want to buy a pre-built computer because I wanted to know what I was putting into my computer. Kind of like how I like knowing what I'm putting into my body, and yet I still go and eat like 7 Twinkies, 9 Ho-Hos, and then like 5 grayish hot dogs. I know, humaning is weird. So the only problem I had, I legit had no idea where to start. So I decided to hop on the interwebs and first try to familiarize myself with the parts of a computer. And you know what? It was totally mind-boggling. There were hertz and watts and gigas of soups. I don't even know. And all kinds of stuff that I seriously didn't understand. But I'm glad I did it because now I have a better understanding, for the most part, of how the computer works. I eventually got back to Googling and found a pre-made, I'm doing air quotes here, so I'm going to go ahead and put some quotes on the screen for you so you know that I'm air quoting it up. So I found a pre-made build that was just in the ballpark of $300. So I turned to Amazon, and with the help of my Prime subscription, praise be the Prime, I ordered everything that was on the list. Now, I know you're all probably dying to know what my cheapy beginner build is, and chill out, I'm going to tell you. Now, in all means, this computer is fine, but I have some different standards. So if you want to look into these parts, do it. Amazon has them all. Just look for them. Anyways, my case is a Rosewell Dual Fans Micro ATX Mini Tower. So it's a little bitty baby case. My CPU, which is basically just the brain of the computer, is an Intel G3-2584 Pentium 3.20 gigahertz, and it's a 20th anniversary edition. So it's a pretty cheapy CPU as well. Still good though. The motherboard is an MSI Intel H81 LGA 1150 socket DDR3 micro ATX. So this is a baby motherboard to fit into the baby mini tower. My storage is Western Digital. I'm not going to pronounce this right because it looks like caviar, but I think it's caviar blue 320 gigabytes. My GPU, which is just my graphics card, is an XFX PCI Express Video Card RX-360p. And then last but certainly not least, my memory is Corsair Vengeance Blue 4 gigabytes DDR3 memory. So it's just one memory stick. So pretty much the parts showed up quickly and with the help of my boyfriend because he loves me. At least that's what I believe he says. He better, because we've been together way too long for him not to love me, or I'm punching him in the face. We put the computer together in about 2 hours. After having to deal with trying to get Ubuntu working and any other like free operating system, because I thought it was a good idea, but it's such a headache, I decided to suck it up and purchase Windows 10. And after a bit of hard drive reformatting, praise be to YouTube, guys. That thing is just a big old book of tutorials. It booted up smoothly. At first, it was working out great. I was stoked that I finally had built my first computer, my very own computer, and I was playing video games, but then I tried to install my video editing and recording software, and the cheese hit the grate. What? Turns out that although a simple gaming PC meets the bare needs of a new PC gamer like myself, it didn't work out for me because of everything that I wanted to do besides gaming. I probably didn't say this before, but I've always been interested in PC gaming, but I also wanted to create videos. I wanted to grow a YouTube channel, and my bare minimum computer was not cutting it. I already knew that I was going to have to get some upgrades, and this time around I needed to be patient. So basically I couldn't buy everything all at once like I did this summer. And I've been working on it recently. So far I've upgraded my CPU. It's now an i7 4790. I guess I could say 4790. Yeah, let's see that. It's an i7 4790. It's not overclockable, but that's totally okay with me. I don't need to be doing all that. I added another 4 gigs of memory, so now instead of having 4, I have 8. And then I also just recently purchased a 1 terabyte hard drive, although I was dumb and didn't get a power cord with it, so it's still sitting in the box, so I gotta get a power cord. And then I've still got other things that need upgrading, like specifically the graphics card. I'm actually looking at getting like a TI 760 or like a 960 or something like that. I think those are pretty decent. Not too expensive, but you know, so. So basically, all in all, it was a great experience building my first starter computer, and I'm glad I did it. But I feel like I know what I want, and I'm just stoked to finally reach a point where I say, yo, my gaming setup is complete, baby. I'm not there yet. I'm still working on the core of the computer, but I'm also upgrading my peripherals, which really just means new keyboard. I've been looking into mechanical keyboards. I'm starting to really like the idea of them, even though they're not really all that much different than the other keyboards that are like cheap, but I don't know. They just seem so nice. Also need a new desk because my 2 screens don't fit on this tiny one, and I need a mouse pad just because the traction for my mouse when I play games is poopy. And possibly a new chair because my butt hurts when I sit in this one for too long. I need some more padding. Need some cushioning. So, you know, yeah. So, yeah, all in all, I love my hobby. I love it to death. But it just stinks that this hobby happens to be so expensive. But I love learning about all the different things PC building, setups, and PC gaming has to offer. Alright, so if you enjoyed this video, you know what to do. Go ahead and caress that like button. Just be gentle. Don't be rough. There's no need for that. If you'd like to subscribe, again, don't be furious. Be gentle. What the subscribe button do to you. And I guess I will catch you in the next video. See ya!